Boom, what's going on, y'all? It's Isaac of AllStar Lifestyle. You know, I'm just taking signal out into this world with no hesitation, forward thinking, only. Shout out with an It Factor, baby, and let's go ahead and get directly into this thing because I'm fresh off the press and we don't like to waste our time. Now listen, just as the title says, we're gonna go ahead and say it again. This is gonna be an amazing #1 key perspective, something that you need to learn on how to overcome nervousness and anxiety when approaching women. Because I know you guys tend to overthink. You want to say the smoothest thing. You want to have this pickup line. You want to impress her. You want to be like, oh my God, I've never heard of this guy before. This is crazy. Oh, this did it for me. Oh my God, I'm in love. Fuck all that, okay? That's something that you're trying to do. You don't need to compensate for something outside of you unless you're overcompensating within. Now listen though, check it out and see it from this point of view. Put these lenses on, boom, glasses on like 3D, right? So imagine this. You go after exactly what you want. And what you want is always going to want you. Now listen, if you want something, your initial first instinct is to, I want to go talk to her. She's fine as fuck. I want to go say something to her. Okay, imagine you follow that because that's just attraction. You want that, right? It could be for your reasons, but you want that in that particular moment. So what if you just followed that reason, went for it, introduce yourself, say something to her, maybe you want her number, hey, listen, let's get a drink, whatever the case is, like whatever you want for your situation, and you just went for the thing that you want. Even if it's the result of the woman doesn't want you back, or it's a quote unquote rejection, because you know rejection isn't real. The reality of it, you know, that it forms is quote unquote real because, you know, if you create that to be in your reality, then that's what it is. But I say it's not real because that is just something that is basically saying no, you know, and that's fine. That's this own opinion, own decision. Now, okay, what you will try to do, right? And because you want to automatically grasp onto the thing, the instinct, and go forward, you want to create more scenarios. You want to overthink, think you need to do certain things. Now, listen again. I'm going to bridge it all together. Everything's a constellation. You have to go after exactly what you want because what you want wants you. How do you know that that one woman isn't, she's a baddie, so I gotta have my money up, I don't got my money up. She could actually have found you attractive and she could be incredibly into you if you would have made that one move. Now, here's the thing. You could say simple as this. I wanted this, so I grabbed it and I got it. What is the difference? Why is the difference in between that and a scenario with women? That's the question you gotta answer for yourself. I have the answer, but I need you to answer that for you. Now, the thing is, again, go after exactly what you want because what you want is wanting you. What you seek is seeking you at the same time simultaneously. So now when you're in the flow of, okay, I want this, so I'm going to do it. I want that, so I'm going to get it. I want this, so I'm going to have it. It's going to be the same way and it flows in life. There's going to be that one particular moment, right? It's a crazy interaction. It's like life pauses. Everything becomes a multiple choice decision. Shout out to all my gamers, because it's like you role playing. You get to show a response, like in Marvel Ultimate Alliance. You get to ask questions to Beast if you're on a mission or something like that. All right, so it's the same thing in that scenario. Life pauses, and it's literally gonna say, "Do you want this? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do this?" You have that action to be like, "I want this," so I'm gonna want that in that moment, and I'm gonna go forward now. It plays a big part because you flow with the things that you want. You naturally become in tune with the pattern of it, and you naturally just go with what wants you because what doesn't want you you don't ultimately want. Even if you think you want it, you don't. That's why they be like, oh, I want this girl to F up my life, whatever the case is. Listen, that's just a simple way to view a perspective for it because once you flow with the current that is for you, you start to flow with everything good that happens in life. But if you try to go against the current, you try to take her on multiple dates, you try to impress her, you try to be super smooth, you try to be this guy, something that you're not, you end up going against the current and you do a disservice to yourself, you do a disservice to her, she's gonna know that you're weak, and the world and the universe is gonna treat you as you just put yourself out there. So understand that shit. AllStar Lifestyle, baby.